Well, tell me something. How long have you had the kinship?
16 years, son.
Spent a lot of time on this boat, huh?
We sure have. You know
Seen
it.
some pretty wild things, huh?
Awesome. Did I ever tell you about the sea monster?
Okay, tell me about that some other time. I got something to tell you about. You see, if you really want to see something wild and travel in style, check this out. She certainly is a beauty. And since it isn't exactly the year of this chassis' birth, you can be sure that the owners take a lot of pride in this gal's looks. And come Sunday, it's only natural for the Taylors to gather the hooks, worms, and sinkers and take a ride to that favorite fishing hole in Florida. Of course, the nice thing about going fishing with the Taylors is you never have to get out of the car.
I like a lot of gadgets. I like something different. And so I bought it, and I've enjoyed it for a number of years, since 1965. I bought it in August of 65, and had it ever since.
No, he's not a former James Bond, just a good old boy with a true appreciation for something strange.
I've had police chase me down. I just run down and jump in the lake, and that was it. They couldn't go any farther, because their cars wouldn't float, you know. It kind of shakes them up a little bit. They don't know what's going on. They don't know whether it's something from outer space or what it is.
But when he's not out eluding local authorities, Mr. Taylor prefers to spend his time with the missus, trolling for a big one.
Caught quite a few bass out there trolling, and people get a big kick out of seeing us go down the lake, and I'm doing the driving and she's doing the fishing. Of course, we both fish sometimes, if speckled perch or bite and stuff like that, while we'll both fish.
Of course, when you own a car that does more than just drive, you're bound to get a hard time from the insurance company.
And I said, well, I'm going to drive it in the lake. Well, she said, I can't issue you a policy if you deliberately tell me that you're going to drive it in the lake. Now, if you accidentally drive it in the lake, why, I can issue you a policy. But otherwise, she said, I can't do it. So she says, I'll have to talk to the main office.
But folks, this type of thing isn't for just anyone.
I was driving down the road and came down, went down, and there was a kind of a lagoon, a bay-like. And I decided to go across into the bay and go across to the other side. And there was some hippies there, had a Volkswagen. And they was kind of stewed up pretty good. And they took out after me. And I turned around and looked back, and I saw this thing going down. So I turned around to go back to help them. I don't know when they got their car out. It'll run about 60 or 70 miles an hour without any problem on the highway, and about 8 to 10 knots in the water. And held very well on rough water.
Of course, the only thing he's missing is a mast.
I didn't realize there were any amphicar still afloat.
Well, let me tell you something. He is more of a classic than the car.
He sure is.
Well, it's time to wrap up another issue of Set Sail. Hope you had a great voyage.
And what do we have to look forward to next time?
Well, of course, we'll give you an update on the America's Cup and then head back to Europe and find out why Formula 40 fever is spreading rapidly. But until then,
Smooth sailing.
Set Sail is available at ship stores and marinas everywhere. For more information,